Philippa, I'm Emmy's friend, and welcome to another Sunday night nightcap.
Hi again, you all know me, Emmy. We've popped in this evening to see my dad, to say hello to you all while I'm home in Newcastle. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Stanley Challenger Graham, who sent in this really awesome steam engine. The quality and the workmanship is fantastic, really impressive. I know my dad's impressed, as are me and Debs, so well done you. As usual, a big thank you from me for supporting my dad's show. And again, a massive thank you for your support for me and the guys from Hemlock Stone for our colour rush. Hopefully I should have some pictures pretty soon for the new chair that you guys paid for. Again, I had to come and say thank you in person because the support was awesome. Great, thank you. Keep your subscriptions going, keep liking my dad's show, you know he loves a like. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all again soon. Hope you enjoy this evening's show, and that's a big thank you from me and Philippa.
Thank you, enjoy the show.
We're off out on the drink now for my birthday, so bye.
Bye.
Several weeks ago I was given an XY table off a drilling machine. I gave it to my friend Bob, and Bob decided to make a small milling machine. He's been away and sourced an MCO machine head, and what he needs to do is make an adapter spacer to bring the head further away from the column. Basically that goes in, bollocks man, basically that goes into there, and that can pivot on there, and there's two lock screws or two lock nuts going into those grooves there. What Bob's done, he's machined a lump of steel up. Bastard's stuck now. He's machined a lump of steel up. We'll take those off. That fits into there. And what he wants me to do is basically drill those two holes, counterbore that, and then machine the two slots in there, which will be in there, which will be an ideal job to use my horizontal milling machine on. A big cutter in there and machine them slots in. The bit of bar Bob's actually used was too small, so he welded it up to get the extra diameter. So the first thing I'm going to do is grip this end, clean that end up, centre it, then I'll be able to mark out those two holes and drill the two through holes through for those two locking collars first, and then go about machining from there. So I'm mounting the 4-jaw chuck, clean this end up, and we'll go from there. Make the bit of bars 100mm, so if I get the chuck set roughly at 100mm, it'll go in. We'll put a clock gauge on, get it running as near as we can. About 40 thou. So we'll find the high point, which is there, and tighten the high jaw. Once again, find the high point, which is that one. High point. We'll loosen off opposite jaw just to fanny's hair, that is. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. High point there in between these two. So if we nip them both, bastard. Within a couple of thou there. Suit the other ends like. Long way away. Okay, so we'll find a high point here, which is that one, and we'll give it a gentle tap. Right, that's pretty good. It's with a couple of thousandths, which is good enough. All I want to do is machine this end square so I can get a good hold of it when I turn it round. It's only in about a thousandths at there. The other end, thou and a half. Camera so you can see it. Okie dokie. Right, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put a centre in here. A nice big centre. Right, the centre I'm going to use is actually carbide centre, carbide tipped. Just snug it up, you can feel it, just nice there. Right, next I need to square the end of the bar up. I'll have to be careful because it's got a lot of overhang on it. Right, that's enough, just so it'll stand flat on the milling machine when I drill the 2 holes in the end of it. I need to know the centres of those 2 holes. What I've put in is an 8.5mm transfer punch and 8.5mm drill. They're good fit in the holes. If I measure the distance between those two, I'll do it in metric, and I get 88.5, 88.5, and those are 8.5mm thick. So if I take 8.5 from there, that gives me 80mm hole centres, simple as that. What we can do is measure and I'm getting by eye a measurement of 79.89, so it is 80mm centres. So now those two pins are 80mm apart. He's left a drilled hole there. I'll make a plug to fit in there with a good centre drill mark in it. And just take any rag off that's left. Right, so that's the size. We need to make the plug either dead on size or very, very slightly more, so it's a nice tight fit in there. I'll do it again. We need this to be about 600 and 605 thought it'd be a good fit in there. 6.4. Basically all within 10 thou now. I take 4 thou per side. And that should be a nice fit in there. You put a nice little chamfer on it, and then a good centre mark. Which is why when often I make things in a lathe, I leave a centre mark in them just in case they're not going to go back in. Makes things much easier. I feel like it'll go in there quite nicely. Which it will. Right, so now we've got a centre that we can centralise the job in here, and I can also use that to support this end of the workpiece when I machine the groove in there. Now it's a simple case of juggling the XY axes until that fits in there nicely like that. Just loosen off the 2 clamp bars. That centralises nicely. Lock it up. Tighten these clamp bars up. Put the DRO on and set to 0. I'm going to use the Y axis that's forward and back to drill the 2 holes, because obviously the 2 clamps are there. So I'm going to lock off the table, lock off the X axis so it won't move. Right, so now it's a simple case of going 40mm each side, and that'll give me the 2 holes 80mm apart. Now you can see why I couldn't sell this milling machine. It's got so much distance between the spindle and the table due to having the big riser block in. Right, we'll do the outside one first, so we'll simply dial in 40mm. I can lock off the Y axis at that. That looks good. Right, the holes need to be 40mm deep, so I can touch that drill off. If it was running straight and not pissed, I would touch it off. Better. Touch the drill off there. 0 the Z axis, and I'll use that to measure the 40mm. Going to measure that again. I think it's only 30, 32, General as well, I got the 40 from, or 32. Oh, you bastard. You're a little bit greedy there. $30, $31, $32. Right, I've got the depth. The depth isn't critical anyway. When I come to drill that hole, I'll use the quill because you get a much better feel using the quill than you do using the Z-axis. So I need the 9.5 millimeter drill. I'm just going to slow the middle down one gear. Right, that's at the bottom of the hole there. Right, now it's a case of moving across to the other side, 80mm, and drilling the other one. Right, so now I've moved it across and it's at -40. Just speed it back up again to do the small hole. And so that's how they go in there like that. It's a case now of putting it back in the lathe and counterboring this so these half moons drop down through it for our depth it is, and then we've got the two slots to mill in there, which is the whole idea of the video, to use a new milling machine. So now we can use that centre we've created in the end of there. Hopefully this end will run nice and true. We'll clock this end in first and go from there. Right, hopefully you can see that clock gauge there. All we do, quite simply, find the high jaw, which is that one, loosen its opposite one off, tighten that one, once again the high one, which is that one, loosen, tighten, getting somewhere near now. Right, that's within about 5/10. Have a look at this end, and that's within a thou and a half, which is plenty accurate enough for what it's got to be doing. Of course it means that this end's nicely supported on that centre, so I can finish machining that.